Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Hey everyone, I'm Mac.
And I'm Zach.
From Not Your Average Tabletop. And today we're going to be playing
Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
Here we go.
We're going to be playing two players, so we're going to take the place of Ludwig each round. So I'll start by being Ludwig, and you'll get the second round of being Ludwig.
Lucky me. He was really involved in the building of his castle, so it's fitting.
There we go.
Alright. 9 tiles.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at that. Insert neatly gives you the exact tiles you need. This one's going to be yellow. This one's going to be that one. And this is going to be blue.
Ooh.
Alright. This one's Ludwig.
Hmm?
This one's Ludwig.
Well, these we both share with Ludwig.
Oh.
Ludwig's sitting right here.
That's right.
He's the camera, so he's you guys. Yes, you
Let's
do.
see. This one wants 2 per corridor and yellow on the top. This one wants 2
A
per
utility and a sleeping
sleep
room.
room.
That one wants a corridor and a basement. Nice. So I'm going to have a little bit of an advantage. Being Ludwig in the first round.
No brainer, no brainer.
So what do you want? I'm going to throw you some trash over there.
This one wants corridors, and I believe they're called feasting rooms. This is the tile I selected. Am I supposed to go like this?
Mm-hmm. Fancy. Throw that one there. And I will throw... Cheater! You're not Ludwig this round.
I still have to pick one for that castle.
Let's throw that one on there for you.
Alright.
So what do we got
Start
here?
here. Oh, look at that. We both chose sleeping rooms.
So,
Which is going to help us greatly on our quest to get a different room color.
there we go. I think we should do this because the third sleeping room will get us a tower.
There we go.
And I think we're going to want to build up as high as we can and get that sleeping room a little bit later.
Alright. Castle 1 done. Should we go to this one?
Sure.
Alright, this one wants food rooms and corridors. I got a food room. I'd like to put this one here.
Or do you want the sleeping room? I think you should put it here.
No, I don't think so. Alright, let's
And
see.
over here,
Zach on his castle.
got a corridor and a basement room. And I think...
Oh, he's putting them both in the
like
basement.
that.
Under the throne room.
Getting those points.
Very nice. Alright, on to the next. What else do we need here? Oh boy. Wow. What a stellar hand this is.
This is interesting here. Not amazing, but probably do a little bit of that.
Try that one on for size.
Hmm.
I don't like this one at all. This is mine. Oh, this one goes here. There we go. Alright.
So what do we got this time?
What do we get?
Got a utility room that needs connected corridors, and we've got a basement that's looking for special room types. I'm guessing you probably wanted this one there.
Yes, because if we get 3 sleeping rooms, then we can
The
get
tower
a
will be above there. Yes. And I figured we might as well just get those 2 points there. Now if we get any utility rooms, we can attach them.
Sounds good.
Let's go over here.
Alright.
Ooh, look what I did here. Got a little bit of a basement here that needs the, is it bedroom? No, it's
Living room.
living rooms. And I think I'm just going to place that right above there.
Wow. So unpredictable.
Hoping to get a few more living rooms.
Alright.
You're welcome. I gave you another bedroom.
Wow. And another food room.
Well, you're the one that did that, not me.
Hashtag blessed.
Oh, but you got it perfectly. Are you kidding
Look
me?
at that.
Wow, it's like you knew I was.
This one gives
Well, this didn't
me
work out for me as well.
sleeping room top and bottom. Thanks, bud.
I don't like that at all.
I gotta get some things to score them now. Alright, on to the next.
Interesting.
Alright.
Let's see here.
Oh, that's not. Man. It's not a good look. Not a good look at all.
Not amazing.
I don't even know how to. Oh, I suppose that's how that's possible. Well, I really don't like this one, but I guess. I also don't really like this one, but. Boy, this is just bad choices.
There's too many good ones in this one.
Alright,
It's a shame.
here we go.
I want to add that whole hand to that castle.
Oh.
Another sleeping room. You did not wait. Wow.
You knew what was in that hand. It was not good.
Wow, I can't believe you did that. Ugh. Now what are we gonna do?
Wait for what?
I was waiting for it to be taller
Oh,
for the tower.
you can build under.
Okay, we need more basements.
You gotta take the lowest scoring castle, so.
So you're trying to doom this one, is what you're saying.
No, I would never.
Might as well make this one taller then.
There we
Get
go.
our full points out of it. Get us that tower. I guess, if you agree.
Yes.
I am the older player, which in this game, if you
What?
can't make up your mind, the older player gets to decide.
Oh, that's garbage.
It's the first time a rulebook has ever given the older player a benefit that I know.
Alright. Look at that, though. That looks pretty tall. Alright, let's see
It's
yours.
not
Oh,
awful,
over
I guess.
here. Where you want to go?
Ooh, another sleeping. Oh, another tower. How are you gonna do that?
Oh, Zach, who put the sleeping room in this one?
Well, this is yours.
I know, but I didn't pick that sleeping room.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to give you a tower so that you can't
Oh.
get it too tall. There you go.
That's not very nice.
What a shame.
Shame.
2 towers. Wow, these castles are really being built up here quickly. This one over here is not even close to a tower. Sadly. Ooh.
What do we got over here? A food room
Food room.
and another living room.
Look what it needs there.
Oh,
Needs
wow.
the living room on top and
Just
bottom.
taking it out of my
And that one needs to connect to a
game
yellow.
book. Garbage.
Who knows? Might get a tower here shortly.
Last round.
Yep.
Or last round of this round. Wow, these are pretty good. Pretty good.
Hmm. Wow. I need to look at these tiles closer, I think, because 2 out of the 3 of mine have cats in them.
This one's a chocolate fountain.
Okay.
It just looks really tasty, that's all. That's all I'm saying.
Let's get that out of there. We gotta discard. Get rid of that tile.
These are both garbage.
My last choice is the old Mad King.
He actually didn't grow to be that old. He died in his 40s.
Okay.
He was
pretty old to me.
he either drowned or was forced to drown in a lake near his home.
Wow, that sounds
One of his homes.
horrible.
I know.
I can't really give you that.
They declared him incompetent and took away
I
his
don't really want to give you this either.
authority.
Oh man,
Poor guy.
you're so lucky.
He was a fairy tale king. That's all I wanted. Alright.
See his last tiles for the first round.
Look at this big boy.
Ooh,
Yeah, this is a rough one.
I added a third
Oh,
utility room, so we're gonna get 3 cards and have to pick one. Not sure where we want to place this. That one needs those below it.
I know. So I was like, here, there.
Either there or there. Yeah.
Look at that chocolate fountain. Chocky.
Guess we don't even have utility rooms or something.
So you could put it here to make it safe, but or you could just build out to the sides.
No, it's got the swords on it, so maybe if we get a utility room that needs the sword symbol, we can.
You mean a corridor?
A corridor, yeah. Or we can move the old chocolate room up.
Good.
It'll be eliminating any points we get from that.
Oh,
But at the same time, we can always put them here to make the tower 1 point.
right.
1 point difference.
Whatever you'd like.
I'm gonna go. I think we should do this as the elder here and hope we can get a utility room with the sword symbol. With that symbol,
Righto, let's try it.
mark my words. That's what we're gonna do.
Mark me. All right, what do we got here? A living room and an outdoor. Oh, you took the sty.
I took the sty. I did, and I got my 3rd living room. So I get to place a royal
Oh, hey, we
attendant.
forgot to do these.
Oh shoot. Ooh, I wonder what do we got there? Sleeping 2 for sleeping, which we've already got 3 of. That's 6 points. We got
2
2
for
of them. We
basement.
got 1 of those. 5 of the same. I think with the sleeping rooms, we're probably not gonna want to go for 5 of the same. I
No.
think we should just stick with that maybe.
Okay.
6 points is pretty good.
Take it. I'll take it. All right, back to the sty.
Okay, well, I placed my 3rd living room, so I will need a royal attendant in the throne room, and I want the oval mirror one. Please.
Here's what he's
Who do we got?
chosen.
Is that a wizard?
No. It's an attendant.
Huh?
He looks to have a. What do you think he has?
I don't know. And then I'll add the old sty to the side there. 1 per basement, which I've got 2 of.
Looking good.
Yes.
Last castle. We got a living room.
She's gonna have 1 of each type here pretty soon. Those gotta work together.
Yeah. I think I'll put this one over here. And I'll throw this one over But you can't build on top of them, right?
Hmm.
Can't build on top of them, right?
No.
Well, that'll do, I think.
A good look at what our castles look like, what we're needing for this second half of the game.
Alright, shall we start with our group one here?
Yeah. Looks like we're going to need quite a few rooms to get that bonus, that good bonus for the sleeping rooms.
Yeah, we need quite a few.
I don't even have a single sleeping room over here.
Because they're taken.
I'm going to have to just make the tallest possible thing that I can do.
When in doubt, make a tower. And this is my beauty.
Which castle's going to win? Which one's going to score the most?
Alright, I am now taking over as Ludwig.
Our new tiles for the round. Really needed to make this castle a little bit better before you got to it. Because now I think as Ludwig you're just going to give me some very, very bad tiles.
What? I would never.
That is right up your alley, doing something like that.
How low do you think of me?
Oh man. Can I not get what I need? We will be going the other way here.
Alright, I gotta do Ludwig. Wow, 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 wow.
Let's look at this great castle. Look at this,
Oh,
you guys.
goodness.
How tall is this thing gonna be? Got room. We've got room. Down with this castle. Have you thought of what name you're gonna name the castles?
Oh, I'm planning.
Planning.
I'm making plans. These are just not great.
Yeah, I know. I was really hoping for that one for this one that we were talking about, and it was not in there. So hopefully we will get one. What row attendant we've got? How many of those mirrors right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need a few more points for that as well.
Alright.
So what do we got here?
We have the turtle pond, which is worth 1 per sleeping room.
Nice.
And the quiet room, which is 1 per sleeping room above it. So I think we'll throw that one down here, huh?
I think that was my plan.
And would you like this on the left or the right side?
Throw it on the right, just
Okay.
in case we get something. Something that needs them there, maybe. I don't know.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to choose one for your castle.
Wow! Wow!
Doesn't even get
Ludwig's
one.
really, really being evil.
Doesn't even get one.
He doesn't want his living room basement castle to
Is there a
get
reason
anything.
I wouldn't like just give you like the worst tile in here?
We're gonna call it the living basement castle.
What do you got? You got 3 living rooms. You've got 2 downstairs, 1 corridor, 1 food room, and 1 outside.
Throw me something good. Maybe even great. If you could give me another basement room that needs living rooms above it, that would be awesome.
I am not liking any of these options for you. Alright, well, I guess it's gonna have to be this one for you.
Oh boy, what do we
Alright.
got? What do we got? So I gave myself a one that I wanted.
And I gave you the chicken coop to go with your pigsty.
Well, at least I've got another outdoors room now. Got the pigs and the chickens right next to each other. I think we're going to place this over the top here and hope we can get another living room. Making these worth bunches and oodles of points.
Alright.
What does she think she's doing over here now that she's got a huge advantage?
I gave myself the ice house and the laundry room, so real practical.
Mm-hmm.
And this one wants living rooms on both sides, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this one over here. And then this one doesn't really matter where it goes.
What does it need?
It just needs connected food rooms. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it here.
Well, this will get you 2.
I know, but it also gets that one there. 2.
What's that?
This one is a flame, 2.
If we would get it here too.
Yeah, but what if I want one for that?
It's up to you. It is your castle.
I know, and it's also my 3rd food room.
What?
So I'm gonna go ahead and draw 5 tiles.
Oh boy. What do we got?
1, 2,
Place
3,
them out.
4,
See
5.
what we got.
And I get to place 1. And I think that I ought to do this one because I really do need a downstairs room in order to get points for all of my sleeping rooms.
That's true.
And I have a tower here, so I feel like
You don't even have 2 of anything else? No.
that's gonna be that.
That doesn't even need. No. You're doubling up on the yellow black there, or the yellow tallness of the tower and dungeon below.
Yes.
Oh, I don't like this. Got some issues.
Alright, what we got here?
Oh my gosh, this hand sucks. Wow. This is just not amazing. That'll work. That'll work.
Oh, fun. Well, this one's got corgis in it. Cute.
I'm actually gonna do that. Hope for the best.
What do you need over there?
Anything good? I've only gotten 1 bonus so far. So if you give me a couple more bonuses. Living rooms, basements. That's what I live for.
Try that on for size.
Let's see our castle built together.
Alright, I got a living room and a corridor.
We didn't get the one with the swords. The swords!
So, I don't know, this one here maybe?
That was the last 2 room types we need.
I think so. Got orange, got yellow, got black, got purple. I have white, and we have green. So, where do you want this? That one's there.
Either above that or below it.
Like here? Like here?
Probably below it, because that room there has that symbol
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Okay.
Awesome. No bonuses.
Oh, you want to see my castle? All right, here we
Let's
go.
see it.
I got a living room and a wine cellar. So I'm going to go ahead and put this living room over here. And then I'm going to put the wine cellar. Let's see, it's worth the 2 to me here. 3 here. And it's worth 2 to me here. Another 1. No, it's only worth 2 to me here and 3 to me here. So I think
Nice. Any bonuses?
nope.
Ooh, 2 of each of those though. Doesn't bode well for me. Oh my gosh. No! I didn't know if I'd be able to get one.
Here's your fountain.
Wow, that was sassy. Wow.
You'll see. I could not give you a bunch of things, so I just chose the lesser of all the evils.
Dang it, I had something else in my hand. And actually, we're just going to build out this way. Let's see what we can do here. And then we put the fountain right over there. Looking all nice.
Alright.
Peaceful. I've got the most peaceful
So
castle in all the land. All the land, I tell you. Shoot, we do have it. You just didn't want to put it in there for some reason.
What are you talking about?
Willis. Give us something good. Give us something good.
Ooh, what do we need over here? This is rough. Yeah. Boy. I guess we'll try this one.
Did you give me one?
I haven't even looked at this stack yet.
Come on! No, not that sack. I put that on there. You're taking so long.
Wow.
Call me
Wow,
Mr.
wow,
AP.
wow,
Call me
wow,
Mr. AP.
Wow. Do you guys believe the sass?
I have to give it to her the one time that she takes longer than me.
This guy.
It's probably the only
This
game we have ever played where you've
guy.
taken longer than me. That was probably that long when I was Ludwig.
Can't
Just didn't seem like it.
even believe you could be so cruel.
Let's see, guys. Let's see what she's got.
This is just not.
Wow. Look at those choices.
It's just not a good time.
You got 2 different types of rooms there.
I guess I could try this one on for size. It's okay. Alright, sorry. Alright, you need one too. What do you need? Alright, we got 2 downstairs. We got 1 corridor yet. 2 food rooms.
I wish I could have moved my
3.
gardens up here. My outdoor rooms.
Let's see.
Here we go.
Why is this one like missing like a million tiles? It's missing one.
What have you done, Maggie?
What have I done? What have you done? You were the one who wrote, you're gonna take this one. It's missing one. sadness.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, that explains why I'm not gonna win. Just throw one in there.
Oh, okay.
Just throw it in there and give yourself an extra tile. Probably exactly what you need. Probably exactly what I needed.
All right. We've got the puppy room.
Ooh.
And
look at those pups.
corridor. Hey, we got the sword one.
You seem surprised. Did you not even notice it?
No.
Wow, I was so excited when I saw it. I thought you were leaving a treat for me.
Yep.
We need one more corridor. Come on, rooms. Come on, rooms. We need a corridor. At least we got a 4-pointer.
Where would you like the sleep room?
Well, if we hadn't completed that tower.
Wow.
It would have only been able to be 3 on there anyway.
This guy. It's either
what symbol?
here or here. It looks like we're on the sides. It's a square mirror.
I would put it down here, then we're going to hope for more swords possibly if needed.
Okay, you want here?
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
You really need an orange room for connected sleeping rooms right there. Let's see what we can do.
Alright, I've got a basement and a...
Come on, she
room.
takes all the base. She's going to steal it. I'm not even going to get the bonus. Are you kidding me?
I was pretty happy with that. Alright. It's not a great pick, but it works. Alright, I've got 3 basements, so I get to choose
Oh,
any.
your 4th yellow.
I get to choose anything I want. Which, I'm trying to see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. Are those just one per each? Yep, they are. Okay. There's a card. I don't need the fountain.
You get another towel. Can you re-trigger? Do you have 2 rooms of anything? We need another living.
I do need another living room. Maybe we'll take the gamble.
Oh boy, that could get you a throne room.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Uh-oh. That did not work out in my favor. But it does give me another yellow room, which is good for me. Because that would be my 5th yellow room.
Mm.
So I get to choose a bonus again.
No, you get one of the 3 special rooms.
Oh, that's right.
So just get that 5-point fountain. I definitely wouldn't place the grand foyer somewhere after placing that yellow one. If you choose that.
I know. I'm just trying to decide where.
What's she gonna choose? What's she gonna choose? Interesting.
And oh yay. It's probably the best bet.
Would be more if it was here. Since it has that matching.
Yeah, but then it takes away from this one, and this one, and this one.
How does it take away from this one?
Oh. Well, these 4 still.
Oh yeah.
So why don't you just let me play my game?
Wow, she gives me these trash rooms.
You said you wanted an orange.
When did I ever say that I wanted an orange?
It happened.
Orange to connect more oranges.
Aren't you glad I came to play?
No, I'm not.
Aren't you glad I came to play? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Are you even going to be able to get 3 sleeping rooms?
I'm not going to be able to get it, probably. I was really hoping for a basement, but I think you've stolen all of them. And now you probably just gave yourself a basement room with that 3rd one. Would have had a chance at it, but we'll look at those towers before we put the last pieces in.
good. That's good. Doesn't matter anyway. Should just do this one for no reason.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in a lot of trouble now. But that one is 2 points for. That one is 2 points for sleeping. And we get a point for sleeping there. Really getting 3 points for sleeping room. 7 points. What is this one?
Ay, ay, ay.
So it is 1, 2, 5. You know what? I'm gonna grab the sleeping room that I threw away instead.
Okay. Ready?
Ready for the last tiles.
Alright, we've got the solar room and the key room,
Key room.
which was not a great choice, but given what
Didn't
I had.
even give us the 5th orange one. Are you even trying?
Is that our 5th sleeping room, though?
It might be.
It is.
So we're gonna get a bonus. A bonus. I guess.
Doesn't really matter where they're placed. Except we're gonna get a grand foyer.
No, we're gonna get one of any of them. For 5. We can get either the tower, the grand foyer, or a fountain.
Oh, that's right.
I would say we get another tower.
Okay. Stack it on up.
That's why I stacked her. Look at that beautiful, beautiful double tower.
It almost looks like a decent castle. Not at all, but...
Wow, it is a decent castle. Let's just go to
If
mine.
this was the actual architecture of a castle, they'd have to be mad.
Oh, gosh, give me another one of those. I don't have to sleep. You give me 2 utility rooms in a row for rooms I don't even have.
Dang it. You can at least connect the utility room there.
I'll connect it all right. I'll connect it all right.
Good, I'm glad.
What do we got here? Got another one that would like outdoor rooms, but I'm going to put it up here
Garbage.
and get my 5th living room, which is going to give me the Tower of Power.
You don't even like the power tower.
I've never, ever been on it.
Exactly. Alright, I gave myself a corridor and another food room. So this one's gonna go over here.
I just don't even want to watch this anymore.
Wow, it's
Just so sick.
he's acting like this. Now watch who's gonna win this game. And I'll put this one up here. And that's it.
Nice.
Shall we score?
Sure. Well, we've tallied up all the scores for the 3 different castles. And for my castle, shared with Mad King Ludwig over here,
Called the...
living basement,
Okay.
we've got food rooms for a total of 8 points, then living rooms for a total of 1, utilities for 1, outdoor for 7. Pretty good. No sleeping rooms. The only room type I did not have, so missed out on some points possibly. A corridor room for 1, 2 downstairs rooms for 10, a tower for 10 points, which is pretty epic. Epic tower. Now we've got a fountain for 5 points, a royal attendant for 6, and a throne room for 4, for a total of 53 points. Then we've got our shared castle here, Nacho Chocolate,
There's a chocolate
Castle.
fountain.
and we've got a food room in there, but it does not score us any points. And we've got a living room for 1, 2 utility rooms for 2, an outdoor room for 5, a 5 sleeping rooms for 20 points. It's pretty
We're
good.
tired people.
This is our castle for sure. The one with the chocolate room and the 5 different sleeping rooms. And then we got 2 corridor rooms for 6, 2 downstairs rooms for 7, 2 towers for 13 points. Not quite as good as my 1 tower for 10 because they were 7 and 6, but close. Then no fountain or grand foyer or royal attendant, but we do have a bonus card here of 2 points per sleeping room, and since we had 5 sleeping rooms, it's 10 points. And then our throne room also scored us 4 for a total of 68 points.
We work well together.
So, for your castle, you need to outscore mine, but not have it be higher than this one,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
no?
because, no, you'd
How
lose.
would Mad King Ludwig lose, though? Or win?
Oh.
'Cause he would win with his lowest one. So yeah, I think it just needs to be higher than mine.
Yeah.
And you beat both of us. Okay, what do we
Read it
got?
off.
Castle, I don't know. Very, very creative there. Such a creative mind.
You gotta say it in German.
Ich weiß nicht.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You had 6 food rooms, which is a lot, but there were 16 points, so
Considering
it's
I
pretty
never
good.
used them, that's pretty good.
Then you got 2 living rooms for 7, a utility room for 4, an outdoor room for 2, only 3 sleeping rooms for 12, 2 corridors for 4, 3 downstairs rooms for 4, a tower for 5, no fountain, bonus card, or royal attendant, but then a grand foyer for 6, and the throne room for 4, for a total of 64 points. So your final score is 64, and me and Ludwig tied for second place with 53, but I beat him via the tiebreaker of our castle scoring more than your guys' castle.
At least you didn't come
So I got
last.
second. Old Ludwig. He ended up in last.
I won! I never win on camera, and I never win this game. So, yay!
Ludwig favored you a lot more than me.
I
I
think
set myself up, and then you never gave me the tiles I needed.
I've been doing a lot of reading about his castles, and I feel like he was here with me tonight, helping me build a castle the way he would have wanted it done. So,
Right. Except for the fact that mine almost looks exactly like a castle that's in the game. I'm not sure if these are all based on his real castles or not.
I think they're
but-
all German castles. I believe 2 of them are family castles for sure.
But I think I should get some bonus points for that.
Well, this one looks pretty similar to this one. So, look at that. There's one top
I
tower,
wouldn't.
one small tower, and then the little entry gate. So, there you go. Look at that.
Okay, I will admit that looks kind of like it, but I'm still upset that I was not able to get a third basement room throughout the game, and you just kind of stole all of them.
Having Ludwig second is probably really powerful.
I think it's a little more powerful than having him first. But
Yeah.
we'll see with the new expansion coming out soon. I know it's supposed to have a solo variant, so I don't know if they'll also have like additional rules for like a newer AI player for 2 players, or
Zach will go mad playing the solo version.
we'll see. Probably me versus Ludwig. But otherwise, if you want to learn more about this game, check out our other videos that are linked down below.
On our channel for everything else that we do, we've got rules, a quick bite, and a review of this game.
Yeah, see what our final thoughts are on the game. See who actually likes it more.
What do you think it's going to be? Keep on nibbling.
It's probably better than counting out the rooms anyway. It gets to be a long time. That was already long.